everyone, and welcome to SweetLana Yoga and Pilates. I'm SweetLana, and today I would like to invite you to have a classical mat Pilates session with me. We will need a blanket that will be folding to use as a bolster, or a cylindrical or rectangle bolster. And let's get started. If you're a yoga practitioner, it will be quite different for you to relearn the breathing, as the Pilates breathing is quite different from the breathing we are used to the yoga, to the Ujjayi breath through your nostril. In Pilates, we inhale through the nose and we exhale through the slightly open mouth, similar to yoga, creating ocean breath, or you can call it fog and mirror. And let's practice the first part of the breathing. I'll walk you through it. We're going to place our hands onto our rib cage. Pilates breathing is referred often to the posterior lateral rib cage breathing, meaning we're inhaling through the nose, and with awareness we're sending our breath not into the tummy like in yoga, but into the side and into the back of our rib cage, expanding our diaphragm and our ribs like an accordion on the inhale, and bring them all into the center on the exhale. Take a nice long inhale through the nose and notice how your fingers are moving apart, expanding your t-shirt or your shirt or your top. And as you exhale, softening your rib cage and bring your fingers slightly closer together. Then breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the slightly open mouth. One more, like so. Inhaling in through the nose and breathing out of the mouth. As we do so, watch for not lifting the shoulders up, shoulders staying nice and relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. The second part of the breathing is the engagement of our pelvic floor. Both women and men have pelvic floors, and the pelvic floor, it's a sheet, a muscular sheet or a hammock that is located between our tailbone and pubic bone and both of our hip joints. So it's connecting, it's like a diamond shape or a triangle shape right in there in your perineum, just above the muscles of your perineum. It's intrinsic internal muscle. And what we will do, we'll place the fingers above the pubic bone, take a nice long inhale through the nose, start exhaling and imagining you're lifting those pelvic floor muscles, that sheet, in and upward towards your navel, but nothing will change in the shape of your lower back. Don't flex as we're used to into the gym, as we're pulling the navel in, so nothing really changes here visually. It's a deep internal work. Breathing in and breathing out, similar to the Kegel exercises. As well as a few seconds after, our pelvic floor will be engaged, that TA muscle, transversus abdominals, that runs horizontally like a belt that is connecting our abs into our lower back, protecting our spine. That TA as well will fire up. Breathe in, start exhaling, and you should feel a twitch. If you don't know what you're doing, our pelvic floor, our TA, fires up every time we sneeze, cough, or laugh. So try to cough now as you're having your fingertips just above your pubic bone. And notice that twitch, that muscle engagement right in there. That's our transversus abdominis muscles. So let's try to keep that in mind as we will be doing our class today, and I'll keep reminding you guys. So we are flexing a lot. That's why it's very important to do some stretches for our pectorals, our chest muscles, as well as for our psoas, one of the muscles that assists us in flexing our hips. And in order to do so, let's take our blanket, or if you have our bolsters, and we will roll the blanket, place it lengthwise next to your lower back, And we're going to recline over it very slowly. And what will allow us to do to open our chest muscles, our pectorals. Before you practice, you can have your arms by your sides, or you can open them out to the side or place onto your tummy. Knees can be bent, or you can open your legs. Check in with your lower back. If there is any pinching, any discomfort, I suggest to have your knees bent. And relax your chest. Just allow your shoulder blades to melt into that bolster. Keep breathing. Feel supported by the bolster. And observe how slowly, but effectively, your chest is opening up. Long inhale through the nose and long exhale out of the mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Long inhale and long exhale. Each time you inhale, scan your body for any tension, especially in your lumbar spine, in your upper back, mid back. And each time you exhale, just let that tension go. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Slowly begin to roll over into one of your sides with support of your palms. Come back up. Now we'll use the same bolster to open our psoas. Come to lie down on your back. Bring the bolster close to you. Bend your knees. Have your feet closer to your buttocks. Now lift your pelvis up and place the bolster underneath your pelvis, underneath your sit bones, and slowly extend one leg and then the other leg. And you should feel how nicely and gently our psoas are now being released and extended. And we'll stay here in this stretch for about a minute. Find a spot that works for you. Perhaps you need to move your bolster up and down along your pelvis to find a spot where you get the most of the stretch, as everybody is different. Find that sweet spot where you feel the most of the stretching. Nice long inhale again. Keep scanning for body for tensions. And as you exhale, breathe the tension out. Long inhale and long exhale. Beautiful. Keep connecting to your abdominal muscles slowly, placing your feet back onto the mat, lifting your pelvis up and moving the bolster away, and slowly roll down. Gently move your knees from side to side here. Beautiful. And we're going to start with the pelvic bowl. The pelvic bowl exercise. I'm going to lift my arm up so you can see me better. From here, we're going to arch our spine on the inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to go into the posterior tilt, pressing the lower back down. Long inhale from the nose and out of the mouth. We are mobilizing our mid back, our lower back. Abdominal muscles also are getting engaged. Each time you exhale, I want you to think of the breathing exercise we did at the beginning of our class, how we are gently moving the pelvic floor muscles in and upward. And it's a nice, gentle release for our lower backs as we get started. Now we're going to find our neutral spine. Neutral pelvis or neutral spine is a spot between these two movements. We're in the arch, we're not in the arch, and we're not in the imprint. It's in between. So perhaps you will be able to fit a thin sheet of paper between your lower back and your mat. That's our neutral pelvis.
And from this position, let's relax the shoulder blades onto the mat. Allow the crown of your head and your head to relax. And from here, we're moving into the knee fold. Take a nice long in-breath. Start with the exhalation. Engage your pelvic floor muscles, your TA, the horizontal abdominal muscle, and arc your leg, scoop and take your leg to the tabletop. On the exhale, your knees directly above your hip joint, your leg, your shin bone is parallel to the ceiling. We inhale here. Nice long exhale. Take your left leg to tabletop. And now the same way, we're going to lower. Long in-breath. As you exhale, right leg goes back to the mat. Inhale and exhale. And breathing in, breathing out, scoop and take your leg to the tabletop. Inhale here and exhale. And moving on to the toe taps. We breathe in as we exhale. Start with the exhalation first. Once you feel stable, once you feel connected to your core, then start the movement, reaching with your right toes towards the mat and back to the start. And exhale, left toes reach and back. So your toes don't have to touch the mat. Important is, as you move, again, nothing changes in the shape of your lower back. So if you're noticing this, you're going too far, decrease your range of motion. Important is to stay in the neutral spine. Nothing is shifting, nothing is moving like so. I'm doing it on purpose, incorrect, to show you guys the difference. So what we want to see is stable pelvis, stable spine, and the engagement of our deep abdominal muscles and the pelvic floor. Take a nice long inhale. As you exhale, right foot goes back down and then the left foot back goes back down. Beautiful. The head nod exercise teaches us how to use our superficial neck muscles and deep neck muscles, not to overuse the superficial neck muscles during the exercises. Imagine there's a pencil attached to the end of your nose and you'll be saying yes by nodding your head towards the chin and up. Avoid jutting your chin out too much and compressing too much. Just very soft movement. Observe the length at the back of your neck. Beautiful. Now we'll put it all together for the next exercise. The head fold, interlacing the fingers and placing our hands behind our head. Gentle traction at the base of your neck, elongating the back of your neck. Inhale. Chin moves towards the chest. Imagine you are holding an orange between the chin and the chest. As you exhale, head floats off the mat. The things to watch for here: avoid bulging. So before you come up, stay connected to your core. If you disconnect, you will bulge. Here instead, move your ribs towards your hips, connect to your lower abdominals, and come up. Your gaze is between your inner thighs. Inhale here, widen into the rib cage, and as you exhale, lower back down. Inhale again, chin to your chest. Exhale, head nods. Inhale, stay, and exhale, relax your head all the way back down, and we will add the spinal rotation. Take a nice long inhale again, elongate the back of your neck. Exhale, come up. Inhale in the center. On the next exhale, I want you to twist your spine to the right. Nothing changes in the pelvis, in the shape of your lower back, just as if you're wringing out the towel, moving from your obliques, from your upper abdominal muscles. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Inhale, stay, and exhale, slowly release your shoulder blades back down and your head. And we're moving on to our first classical mat Pilates exercise, which is called the hundreds. I'll walk you through. We will spread this exercise into several parts. First of all, important is the breathing. And the breathing is sipping breath, and we're going to pump with the arms. We'll start with 4 inhales first and 4 exhales, and then we'll work our way up into 5. Normally it's 5 inhales and 5 exhales. And the way it works, we'll go with the upper body first. We inhale, nodding the chin towards your chest. On the exhale, reaching with your fingers towards your toes, relaxing the shoulders. Start connecting with the muscles between the shoulder blades. Your arms are lower than your shoulders. And you go sipping breath, pumping arms. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's put it all together with our legs. Inhale, on the exhale, knee fold and take your right leg to the tabletop. Take a nice long inhale again. Exhale, left leg goes to tabletop. Check that your knees are 90-degree angle. If your knees are too close to your chest, you will be going into the imprint. If your knees are too far, you'll start compensating into your lower back and you'll begin to arch. So the knees are stacked over your hips. Take a nice long in breath. Chin goes to your chest. As you exhale, head floats off the mat. And from here, 4 inhales, 4 exhales, sipping breath, pumping arms. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Notice my entire arm is moving, not just my wrists or my shoulders. And I'm inhaling, expanding, and as I'm exhaling, I'm connecting. If you are noticing you're overworking your neck, superficial neck flexors, prop yourself up, place a bolster or a pillow underneath your head, and you can still work here. So let's do it. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. I will do 3 more. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Take a nice long inhale. Take your knees into your chest and rock on your back from. Beautiful. As we'll continue with our classes, we'll go into different variations, more advanced variation with your legs, 45-degree angle here, but that's for later on. Beautiful. We're going to remove our prop, and the next classic exercise is the roll up. The roll up. I'll show you the full version first, and then I'll guide you through a modification. Feet are flexed, legs are straight. Take a nice long in-breath. Imagine you're grabbing into a wide beach ball, so your arms go up, but not all the way overhead. We don't want to stay disconnected with our ribs. Keep your arms in your peripheral vision. Head nod, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to utilize your strong exhale connection to your abdominals. Keep your spine in a nice C shape, in a C curve, as you're rolling up from here. And from here, don't collapse, don't reach too much forward. So a nice C shape of your spine, as if you're rolling over a wide beach ball. Take an inhale here. As you begin to reach with your heels, pressing them away from you, going into the posterior tilt, scoop your tailbone towards the pubic bone, press your hamstrings and your calves into the mat, and each segment of the spine slowly rolls back down. So my mid back touches the mat first, my lower back touches the mid first, then my mid back, then my upper back. Inhale, head nod, exhale, head floats off the mat. We're working through each segment of the spine. Inhale, begin to lean back, and here I am not collapsing back with my straight spine. I'm sequentially touching the mat down with each segment of the spine. So to modify, if you're having troubles to come back up, no problem, we'll get there. But to modify for now, bend your knees as you're coming up. Hold on onto the back of your legs and then extend your legs. And the same on the way down. If you need to use the support of your legs, hold on onto the back of your thighs and slowly roll down. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, head, chin slowly goes to the chest. Grab that imaginary ball. Help yourself with a strong exhale. And coming forward, relaxing the shoulders, holding on into the imaginary beach ball, and slowly begin to roll back down. You can take a nice long in-breath, chin to your chest as you exhale. Coming back into the roll up and rolling down. Keep scooping your tailbone towards the pubic bone. Keep observing the stretch here in your hip flexors. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. So from here, I would love to move on to the single leg stretch and the double leg stretch. The start is the same in our neutral. We're not in the imprint, we're not in the arch. Nice natural shape of the spine. Inhale as you exhale. Head and shoulders stay down. Connect to your lower abdominals and take your right leg to the tabletop. Nice long inhale. Exhale, left leg goes to the tabletop. Inhale, chin to your chest. Imaginary orange or a tennis ball, holding between the chin and the chest. And as you exhale, come up here. Right leg will stay in tabletop, and we're extending the left leg on a 45-degree diagonal. Watch for not bulging your tummy. 2 inhales, sipping breath as we will hold the bent knee with the palms, elbows are off the torso. 2 inhales and switch to exhales. I am exaggerating my breath right now, guys, just to teach you how the Pilates breathing works. It doesn't have to be so loud. I want you to get it. Last 2. Last 1. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Gently move your head from side to side. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Legs go back down. So the double leg stretch. Take an in breath. As you exhale, connect to your pelvic floor, your abdominals. Slowly take your right leg to the tabletop. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg goes to tabletop. Inhale, nodding. Chin to your chest. Head floats off the mat, placing your palms onto the bent knees. Again, knees are directly above your hips. 2 inhales here. We hold this position for 2 breaths in. 1 long exhale. Legs will go to 45-degree diagonal as we're circling with our arms out and around. So it goes like this. I'm connecting to my serratus anterior, to the muscles around the shoulder blades. Shoulders away from your ears. I am not bulging. If you need to, place your head back down to the mat or into the prop and continue the movement. 2 inhales, 1 long exhale. 2 more. Last 1. Inhale and exhale. And again, gently move your head from side to side. Beautiful. Taking a break a little bit for our superficial neck flexors, we're going to do the spinal bridge. Feet are pelvis width apart. Your spine is in neutral. Nice long neck. Take an in breath. As you exhaling, I'm going to move a little bit this way. Good. Breathing in as you exhale, moving my arm up. We're going to imprint this time. Press the lower back down, and from here, scoop your tailbone towards the pubic bone. Lift your pubic bone up and slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, begin to peel your spine off the mat. Things to watch for: press your big toes. Don't allow your knees to fall out. Engage your hamstrings. Engage the back chain of the body. Your glutes, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, and your abdominals. And another thing to watch for: don't shift the hips from side to side as you go up. Your knees, hips, and chest is in one long line. Inhale at the top, and as you exhale, begin to soften your chest down. Now, Your upper back touches the mat first, your shoulder blades, followed by the mid back, and the tailbone is the last to touch the mat. Again, inhale, press your lower back down, lift your pubic bone up, and begin to peel the spine, working through each segment of the spine. And exhale on the way down. Again, breathing in, pressing, and exhale, lifting. Long inhale here and long exhale. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Let's do one more time. And let's do a variation here. On the in breath, I want you to maintain the neutral spine as you lowering your pelvis halfway. On the exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Keep connecting to your glutes. Keep connecting to your hamstrings and to your inner thighs. So 5 more. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Take a nice long inhale, and again, one vertebra at a time, very slowly lowering back down. Beautiful. Rolling over now into your tummy. So we did a good amount of the flexion exercises. Now we'll do some extension, starting with the flight. Your legs are hip width apart. From here, your tummy is down on the mat, and your forearms are on both edges of your mat. Head is down. We take a nice long in breath here. As you exhale, press your pubic bone down. Imagine there is an ice cube between your tummy and your mat, and connect to your abdominals. Glutes will fire up a little bit. I want you to connect to your hamstrings. And as you lift your body forward and up, I want you to drag your hands towards your body, allowing your chest to blossom open. Inhale, stay. Forearms are staying nice and imprinted into the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen your chest forward and down. Again, take a nice long in breath. Lift the back of your neck slightly to create the wave. As you exhale, slide your nose on the mat. Press your pubic bone down. Drag your hands towards your chest and come up. Inhale, lengthen here. And as you exhale, roll down. Now, prone hip extension. We'll add the lift of the leg into this exercise. Take a nice long in breath again. Lift the back of your neck. As you exhale, begin to scoop and slide your nose up as you're lifting your right leg off the mat. Engage your hamstring. I want you not just lift, lengthen, send your leg away and lift. Don't lift it too high. Inhale, lengthen the entire body. And as you exhale, slowly back down. The same on the other side. Inhale, slightly lift your upper back. As you exhale, create the wave with your nose all the way forward and up. And now lift the opposite leg off the mat. Inhale, lengthen, send the crown of your head and your toes in two opposite directions. Inhale. As you exhale, lower back down. One more on each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, stay. And as you exhale, lower back down. Nice long inhale, a nice long exhale. Beautiful. From here, moving on to swimming. Your arms will be open like so on the mat, out to the sides. Legs are hip width apart. I'm going to show you. It will be sipping breath again. And what will happen, we'll lift the arms up and we'll alternate. So we'll be lifting the right leg, the right arm, and left leg lifts, and then we'll switch up. And the breathing works like so. Inhale, 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 exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale, 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 exhale. Let's start together. Take a nice long inhale. Exhale, connect to your abdominal muscles. Imagine an ice cube between your tummy and your mat. And then hover off the mat. Don't go too high. And start. Last two. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Place your forehead down on top of your palms. Bend your knees and relax your legs to the right and then to the left to massage your lower back a little bit. Beautiful. Coming to hands and knees from here and going into the child's pose to stretch out our lower back. Take a long inhale and long exhale. You can prop yourself up, putting a fist on top of the fist or a palm on top of the palm. Shoulders are nice and away from your ears. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out of your nose. Connect to your abdominal muscles and slowly come back to hands and knees. And what we'll do here, we'll do the scapular support. Scapular support is creating some instability for our back muscles, allowing our multifidus, deep muscles of our back to kick in and to get strong, as well as the core. And it's a coordination exercise, so it's a fun movement to do. I invite you to be on hands and knees here and watch for not hyperextending your elbows. We have a tendency leaning forward. As opposed to do that, let's get set up from here. So we're going to flex our hands. Now move the shoulders up, back, and down, and try to protract, meaning widening across the shoulder blades as we're moving the chest slightly forward, and now retract. Try to connect the shoulder blades down your back ribs. Again, protract and then retract. Protract, retract, and keep it there in the retraction. And go from there into all fours. And your elbows will be in a micro bend. So when your elbows in the micro bend, it allows the connection from the pinky all the way to the serratus here, into the muscles around the shoulder blades. Watch for not to be in the arch and not in the round spine. Nice and neutral. Core is engaged. Knees and feet are pelvis width apart. We inhale. As we exhale, connect to your core and simultaneously reach away with your right arm and left leg in a position and lift up from that shoulder. Looking down on the mat, inhale, exhale, come back to hands and knees. Nice in-breath. As you exhale, slide with your hand, slide along the mat and with your knee as you're sliding and reaching. Inhale, stay here, and exhale back. Beautiful. Let's do one more on each side. Reach, gather up through your pelvic floor, your TA, your transverse abdominals, the belt muscle, around our spine. Last one. Exhale, right arm, left leg, reach away. Inhale, stay, and exhale back. And the very last one. Beautiful. Awesome. Now we are ready for some rotation exercises. I invite you to use a cushion or a blanket for this series to help us to maintain the neutral spine better. Your legs will be open. I'm actually going to sit this way so you can see me better. So what I'm saying is that while we are here, it's really easy to let it all go and to create this excessive curvature on our back and lean back. The gentle elevation of our pelvis helps us to maintain the neutral spine. We don't need as many effort for our back muscles to hold us back up. So the exercise, bow and arrow. Legs are open, as wide as it feels comfortable. Your arms are forward. Let's check where our shoulders are. Roll them back and down. We're going to do 2 inhales as we do the bow and arrow. The elbow is bending to the side to that we are rotating. So 2 inhales, inhale, inhale, exhale, come back to center. Things to watch for. Don't use your elbow too much. Your elbow is here for choreography. The whole work is happening from your abdominal muscles and your torso. 2 inhales,
2 exhales. Your hips and pelvis are staying stable. Again, inhale, inhale, and exhale. Try to twist slightly more on the second inhale, lengthening through the crown of your head. As you exhale, use your obliques, use your TA muscle in your pelvic floor to bring you back to center. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. One more on each side. Beautiful. They saw your arms will be out to the side. From here, we'll again have your hips square to the top of the mat. We're rotating for our abdominal wall. And from here, I'm trying to reach my baby toe with my pinky finger as I'm inhaling, and I'm reaching for 5 times. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and now exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. I am not rounding my upper back and mid back. I'm not arching. Neutral spine. I am hinging at the hip and reaching forward. Inhale to the other side and exhale, 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 exhale. Nice inhale, and as you exhale, relaxing. Beautiful. And let's give some love to our glutes. I'm going to slowly come to lie down on the right side, propping yourself up like so, or you can relax your head all the way down on your arm. Watching what we're not leaning back too much or forward. Imagine there is a wall in front of us, as well as there is a wall behind us. Clamshell. Knees are stacked, feet are stacked, abdominals are engaged, actively engaged, shoulders away from your ear. And from here, we're going to lift the top knee on the in-breath, turning the hip internally and trying to tap with the top knee our bottom knee. And on the exhale, now we're working the hip externally, external rotation, internal and external. Our glute is engaged, our hamstring gets engaged, and our abdominal muscles are working here as well. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You should be feeling your glute by now. Should be feeling that your buttocks is existing and it's working really hard. And relax. Beautiful. If you need to rub your glute a little bit to massage it, we're going to work now the different part of the glute. Gluteus minimum right now and medium. We're going to take the leg like so, out to the side, and important is to flex the foot and turn it out. So the heel is turned out that way. And we'll be targeting this part of our gluteus maximus and minimus and medium muscle. So we'll lower the leg down. On the exhale, we lift it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Watch that it's turned that way, so you're retargeting that muscle that we're talking about. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And relax. Beautiful. Again, rub the glute. We'll go open and close the book. Now, our knees are 90-degree angle to our torso. Knees and feet are stacked. We'll inhale. As we exhale, we lift the leg up and it stays parallel to the floor. As we breathe out, we place it back down. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale and inhale. Do the exercise slow with awareness, connecting to your core, slow with control and with the breathing.
And let's add the circles. We'll circle towards the chest 5 times for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and now away from the chest for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Woohoo! I'm definitely feeling it. Let's switch the sides. Going into the clamshell on the other side. So our heels are aligned with our buttocks. Again, watch for not leaning too far forward or back. Take a nice long inhale here. And excellent, we'll start with the clamshell. Nice long inhale, nice long exhale. Watch where your shoulders are, where your neck is. If your neck gets tired, relax your neck down. Nice long inhales and nice long exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more times. Keep breathing. Keep practicing the Pilates breath in this exercise as we're lying on our side. Internal and external rotation of the hip joint. Beautiful. And placing it back down. Now, the top leg is lifted, foot is flexed, turning the heel up, the toes down, and your foot and your leg are forward, slightly forward. And we'll begin to lower, and we exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Beautiful. Now open the book variation. Again, get yourself nice, settled. Breathing in as you exhale, engage your abdominal muscles and lift the top leg up. As you inhale, lower it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 5 more. Beautiful. That's at the variation. We'll do 5 circles forward towards the chest, small even circles with the knee, and 5 circles away for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and now circling away from the chest for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Wonderful. Rolling over into your back to stretch our lower back, to stretch our glutes. Take a nice long inhale, exhale, right leg goes to tabletop, and then the left leg goes to tabletop. Supported pigeon, placing the right ankle over your left knee, relaxing your left heel down, threading the needle and holding the back of your left thigh, relaxing the shoulders, bending the elbows. Breathe in here, observing the nice, yummy stretch on the right side of your glute. It's really healthy to do the stretch after running, after any workout. It prevents the inflammation of the sciatica, of our sciatic nerve, gets our fascia some space, and for the nerves that run down our leg also space as we're stretching it all out. It's important to stay in the stretch for at least 20 seconds. It will allow our muscles to relax and to start to open up. And let's switch the side. Keep breathing. You don't have to hold your foot like so. You can just relax the heel down. Relax your shoulders. If you bring your knee closer to your chest, you'll get more of the stretch here. So again, it's your body. Choose a place where it feels nice. We're all different. Wonderful. Slowly rolling over into one of your sides, pressing yourself up. And we're about to finish our class with a beautiful mermaid stretch. Swing your legs to the left, sitting on your right sit bone. Arms are on both sides of our body. Take a nice long in-breath. Begin to lift your right arm up. As you exhale, press the right sit bone down and side bending to your left. And as you are here, relax your left shoulder down as well. Breathing in, breathe out, connecting to abdominal muscles and coming to the other side. As you exhale, reach. You can go as low as you want. Important is keep your ear away from your shoulder. And exhale. And bring the legs to the opposite side now. Sitting on our left sit bone, legs are to the right. Lifting your right arm up, inhaling. And as you exhale, side bending to your left. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. Nice long inhale. And exhale to the opposite side. Inhale and exhale back. And now roll your shoulders nicely up, back, and down. Beautiful. I really hope you guys enjoyed my class. Please subscribe and comment in the comment section below whether you would like to see more Pilates or yoga workouts, and perhaps you want to work on a specific area. Let me know. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.